Hello all, welcome back. This is the second installation of Wallworld, entertaining little game involving a robotic spider and a miner. Go back to our old save. Here we are. As you can see, I've not bought anything new. I've not been sort of like sneakily playing it behind people's backs. Like I said, I'm going to purely play this step by step, without any filler, shall we say. So let's get straight on into it. As a little guy, this lass here, she eventually talks to you, but we'll find out. I'll show you that if and when, or when I actually manage to find what triggers her. So back in the game today really is to get as many resources as possible and have a bit more of an exploration. Oh, snow. Something I've not actually seen before. Didn't realise they had variable weather effects in the game. So that makes a nice surprise. So as you can see, starting the game off really slow, dig. I really need to find a way of speeding this up, but that's what the meta progressions will eventually give me, by auto mining a good section at the start of the map. That's basically what the mining drill and the mining tool on the second page that I don't currently have, because it's oh, hang on. Yeah, that looks sus. Yes. So let's see what we get. Oh, I think we had this one last time. 20 drilling efficiency plus 10 movement speed. Oh yeah. That may as well be melting, isn't it? That's a nice little surprise upgrade. Look. The only one of the main tips I can give with regards to this, as you're moving around, when you go back to the front of the mine, just keep your finger on your left button and just remine anything you've missed on the way. It's worth it, it speeds things up. So the bricks on the way out, as I was coming out, I was just making sure I was hitting them on the way through. And the reason being is it just speeds things up for the next time you go in, really. There, get in that goddamn vacuum. Right, finally. Right, first wave. So this is quite a small collection of gribblies. So thankfully, don't have to put much effort into this. The machine gun, if you remember from last time, I kind of stuck with it. And yes, I do remember that I picked up the harpoon last time, and said I was going to try it out, and then completely forgot to. So if I find it this time, or any weapons, I will endeavour to remember to actually bother to use them, because it seems a bit pointless playing it to show people and that you're not actually doing that. So yeah, I will make sure. Oh, hang on, I've got some resources. Hopefully I will find the weapon again, and you can have a look. Oh, greens straight away. As for the Zyrex, or as they are designated, the ancient scrolls, we can say for sure that they were sent to us only as God's punishment for defiling Eden, and these creatures are, and some weird stamp. Yeah, from oh, hang on, what is there? Didn't actually notice that. No. From playing this prior, on the initial sort of checking the game out, I did run into a hell of a lot of those little niche things. And there are a lot. From what I gather, some of them, well, most of the ones I found were lore based, but one or two of them had people sat at desks or whatever. And from what I understand it, they're actually YouTubers, or gamers in general. So if we come across any of those, maybe you guys will be able to identify who they are. did spot one which made me giggle a bit, which is Splattercat. Everyone knows that guy. He's in here. And he's got his own little room to hide in. Oh, let's get into this. Oh, why don't I do that? Well, one problem I have found with this game is you can't rebind keys. And the problem with that is you get what I just did there, which is when I got into the craft, I automatically decided I was going to detach the spider and go for it, make a room for it. That wasn't intentional, that was just me being a butterfingers on the keys. However, it would be nice if you could actually remap the keys to stop that happening. Because obviously you'd pick keys that you're used to using. Because I found a couple of times, for example, launching the rocket in the past, randomly getting in and out of the craft, for example. It's like, well, no, launch rocket. And it's like, no, you definitely said get out of the craft. So it could be nice to have a little bit of configuration possible, unless I've missed something, which is quite possible to be fair. So let's have a look. Oh. So I was on about on the way back. There's nothing stopping you additional mining on the way back just to save yourself a bit of time. As you get the larger mines, it will make a large difference. And if you pick up a lot of resources in a single sort of jaunt, it is worth just popping back into the mech quickly to do an upgrade. I mean, personally, I've found the speed upgrade is very handy, especially from the larger mines, getting that first. Yes, it's nice to mine stuff faster, but slightly faster versus more runs. It's almost a no-brainer for me, but then again, it all depends on playstyle. Oh, right. See what he goes for. He went for the aerial ones, nice. I've noticed the rocket doesn't always go for the same targets. It's like, at the moment, it'll go for the aerial ones, but when you get the larger spiders, the big green ones, armor-plated little menaces, when they start arriving on the wall, it'll target those first, and then after you get further on in, it'll allocate. It's got a set allocation basically. So if you have a load of spiders, it'll allocate the spiders anyway over flies that you've seen so far. However, you could have like 3 or 4 spiders on you, and it'll ignore the spiders if there's other types of flies around that it decides that they're more important to kill. So unfortunately, you can't sort of decide what the missile does. It's a dumb fire. You fire it and hope, and kind of depends on what's on the screen. Ooh, drone. Let's have a look at the drone. Oh, hello. Oh, hang on. Oh, back in the ship. Let's have a look. Drone. Spread. So that's going to be a more accurate than minus 35% spread. More shots in a burst. Reload speed. So that's faster shooting. That's more shots. Right. I think what I should probably do is get that first. Reload speed, and we'll check to see how the drone does on the next wave. I'm just going to go back and get the resources out of here first, and then zip to the next area. Well, I say zip, slowly crawling my very sort of geriatric spider to the next area. That's it, this way. Well, what I was on about last time with regards to doing this, so you haven't got to run as far. Because otherwise I'd have had to run all the way back there now, just to pick up 2 or 3 gems. When it dealt past just 7. Oh, check out the drone. It's doing its job. And I suppose in order to make it more beneficial, the waves here, so let the drone deal with as much as possible and get the mining underway on the next area. hopefully the drone's going to be a godsend. He's leaving the stuff. Let's hope the rocket takes out whatever's. Oh yeah, it did. The good thing is with the waves, it's not just a visual trigger. You've got your little purple radar, which is down here, which tells you when it's on its way. So you've got your timer. But you've also got the music. You notice every time a wave's there, the music changes. As soon as you clear a wave, it will actually change as well. Also little things like when you find a schematic, the timer will stop, and this will stop, which is nice. But I've also found something quite entertaining, just in case you ever need to quickly, I don't know, run away from the computer and you kind of can't quite find the pause key, or you forget to pause. If you just Alt-Tab, or just basically come out of the game, it'll freeze the game until you come back in, which is kind of handy. I don't think it's supposed to be doing that, but it does help. So, schematics, cartridge feed. Oh, faster machine gun. So that saves me having to buy one of the upgrades for the machine gun. And as you may have noticed, buying the upgrade for the diggity was a pretty good idea. Let's speed this stuff from down. Oh, come on. Better get better at playing this vacuum cleaner. That's better. There we go. So yeah, that drone, I can see that being really useful. Let's have a look. What are the benefits that we got on this? A tighter spread, so that's going to be just a far more accurate drone. More shots, so that's +5, +10, is that another 5? Oh right, +15 shots. And I think it fires 5 or 6 anyway. So that's just reloads faster. Reloads even faster. Reloads even faster again. So what's this one? Oh! +50% damage, +4, so that's nearly +200% damage. Unless this increases that as well. So 150 +45% of the 150, that'd be nice. But either way, that's significant. Oh, hello. Additional drones. Okay. Just gotta find these. I can see that being exceptionally useful. More drones the merrier. Right, I now need greens and lots more greys. So the basic needs for drilling are met. Now it's all about getting more drills and multi-drills. Basically, where your beam will split up, and obviously a little bit of damage and mobility on the gun would go in this. Now I can't remember how far it was up or down. Actually, we only went up, didn't we? Oh, we'll keep going up. How slow the spider is not really much point turning around now, so I've been wasting a lot of time trying to get past the mines I've already dug out, just to have a look what's down. So I think the best... diary. I think the best solution would be to, when I die on this run, which is inevitable really, what I should probably do is next time I go down, see if there's any real difference with regards to the biomes. I think there probably is. It can be mad really. Okay, that's a lot of flappers. Yeah, I should have probably gone with some of these things on first. That's what I mean about the rocket. It went straight for the big spider over the 3-4 big flyers. So it's handy because then you got manoeuvrability on the wall. But later on, it ignores those and goes for the fires because the fires have different abilities. And yeah, that's when it starts to be a bit more painful. So let's just go. Oh, background. Lots of snow-covered vines. So this could be the ice area. So I assume this mine is not going to be the grey stuff. Whoa, what up there? Keep my mouse on the same screen would be nice. Oh no, it's like there's circuit boards again. Remember these from last time. These were really good to read. By general resources I mean this stuff up here. Don't know again. Right, let's just dig through this as best we can. Find some of those little dice looking bricks, the little dark blue square things. Which I'm sure will be around here somewhere. Ah, there we go. There's one. Grab them D6s. And just mine out as much as I can before the next wave turns up. See if we've got any to upgrade anything. It's a shame we've not found any green yet because I'm looking at the amount of health the bots got and it's not looking good. That transition between areas is quite vicious to be fair. Right, I'm going to take the risk for a few more. Right, so what do we need? Right, more shots, definitely more shots. Because the drone's doing a lot of the heavy lifting at the minute. Right, let's have a look. Spray and pray. seems to work. Right, so get out of there. And let's get some more of this stuff dug out of the shellfish. I don't know how long it is between waves, I'm not actually timed it. I assume it's a minute. I have a feeling it might be longer. Although, to be fair, it feels a lot shorter. You know, just as you start to get into doing the mining, a wave normally pops up. Unless it's a really small cave. We're not finding many of those squares. The little square bricks. But that doesn't mean anything. That could just be the fact that this mine's a small one. Or it might be that oh, hello. It might be the fact that it's not far enough away from the start position. Not exactly sure how it calculates where to put. But, you know. This is going on a bit. Oh. Ah. Alright, this is one of those long tunnels. So this is going to lead to a big with something inside. Right, what is this one? Bomb thrower. Okay. We'll give it a go. Just have to remember that I picked up a weapon and need to use it. Unlike last time. Right, so shift weapons. Oh, hello. Oh, okay, the explosion's nice, but but the range is a bit. Probably not one shot definitely multi. Oh, but I can shoot up and let them drop. That's quite nice. But I suspect that if things are too far away, I'm not actually going to be able to hit them. So when the boss pops on, for example, I wonder if I'll even be able to hit the backs of the boss. I don't think I will. Although, I've not looked at the upgrade tree method. I have just clicked straight back into mining. So when I go back to this set of resources, we'll have a quick look at the bomb tree. Not bomb. That's the other thing. Right, okay, let's have a look. So, Robo Spider, drone system, bomb thrower. Aiming interface shows the... Oh, okay, fair enough. Faster speed, bigger blast area, that could be cool. Chain drive, okay, so that's faster rotation. Alright, so bomb airspeed must be just speed of the projectile, so that's going to hit the target faster, I see. Blast damage, okay. Scatter sub-musician. Oh, munitions. Scatter sub-musicians. Okay. Have a few violins to the face. Blast area, blast damage. Faster shots. More sub-munition damage. More sub-munitions? Okay. More damage from sub-munitions. Okay, so... should I upgrade this and just try it out? Yeah, the blast area is a bit small. Well, I've only got 22 blue, so I could go for an aiming interface to see where things are going, or I could just go for raw damage. And let's face it, it's all about the damage. Kill things fast enough, they won't be around long enough to hurt. Although that means nothing. Oh, so I'm firing directly up, and obviously there's a bit of a sort of spread involved with the shot, so it's kind of not going where I want it to. I was hoping I could just fire slightly towards the wall, but that's not an option, because the gun doesn't rotate far enough to fire actually at the wall. I just wanted to see how big the explosion was. So I'll have to wait until it comes. Come at me, like, in a second. Right, let's have a look. A couple of those. In we go. Bang. I don't know why I got off the floor there. Did I get... oh, 9. Get a more accurate drone. Ah, right. I've got to stop spending stuff on the machine gun if I'm going to be devoting it to the bomb thrower to try it out. So, right, I will try not to put anything into machine gun. Oh, this is going to be awkward that time. Okay, that is a much larger explosive area. Look at that, 3 shots, not a single hit. Well, back in there, grab all those resources I missed. Detach. Thing is, I don't honestly think the spider's going to make it to the boss, and if it does, it's going to fold instantly. I mean, look at it sparking. It's properly broken. So, you know, some people should just not be allowed shiny guns. And right now, I think my little man in this suit is broken far too early. Right, let's have a look. Pretty much a case of mine around and then always try to get towards the back, because if it's going to be anything, it'll be on the back wall. Which is nice because you've got something to aim for, so you kind of know where you need to be heading, but whether or not that's where you'll end up finding what you're after. I should have really dragged all of those back this way. Right, let's see if we can just finish off this section before the next wave appears and the boss, because I think they're going to arrive more or less at the same time. I've got a feeling no. Ah, sucks to be me. Oh well. Right, leave that one down there. Bring these back with. Yeah, well, hopefully the drone can handle it. If it can't, it doesn't really matter, because I have a feeling the boss is going to totally kick my ass. Grab that. Nom nom nom. Grab that. Nom nom nom. What? Grab that. Right, now get out. Okay, I wasn't sold on the bomb, to be perfectly honest, but yeah, this is fun. Although I'm not really looking at it, so I'm probably going to regret that in a second, because I've just seen the hell, and it ain't looking good. Yeah, if I get so much as sneezed on, which basically means this run is toast, because there's... Hang on, did I pick... What am I doing? Wasting a lot of time faffing about. Basically, I'm gone. So, I'll just grab what I can, move on to the next area, and get about 40 seconds if I'm lucky, or maybe 30, of mining. Pray it's green so I can repair the ship, because if it's not green, or... Oh, no it's not. Oh, hang on. Hello. Who are you? Unless it turns out there was no doubt the wall was in fact created by... I have a feeling we're going to get these little... This is the reason because, and he did that because, and such. I have a feeling we're never actually going to find out. I think it's just going to be a constant, sort of like, leave it hanging. I do like the arm in the background though, it's very cool. Sort of archaic arm. The thing is, we're like a rocky green... Ah, green area. I was going to say, we're in a green area, so I haven't found any green stuff. And, oh look, green stuff. Right, get them. Ah. Right, 6, 5, 4, 3. Right, get up. Right. There's no way this is going to reach the back of the arena. So I either throw it all into 67. Hang on. 60. Can I increase? This might work. I might be able to get away with this. Basically increase the number of shots, so it's now 15 plus in a burst, which is a lot more than I can do with the bot on its own. And 50% damage, so it should rip through things, in theory. I'm kind of warming to the bomb thrower, but I already know, looking at the trajectories, there's no absolutely zero chance of it getting to the back of the arena. But the spider's going to die as soon as something breathes on it, so I'm going to have to pick up healing. Now that would be exceptional, because of the additional efficiency. And I assume it's plus 5% as in that now becomes a 20, not 1.5 extra. I assume that, because that seems to be the way everything else is working, so I assume that just it ups that to 20%. But the problem is I've only got 5. So if I buy that I can't repair. So I'm gonna have to... Oh wow. That was pitiful. Yeah, this is gonna be the end. Look at that, I could buy a bigger plasma draw range, but that's not going to save me right now. Plus 30% damage or all bullet spread. It's got to be damage. A faster rotation speed, and now it's just a case of run around, dodge and pray. Oh, I want that. Change weapons. Well, that almost went south. Spectacular. Oh, get out of the way of that. Oh, I don't think I need it. Oh, come on. I think I've got to get a faster spider, because this is just not gonna work. Ah, to the face! Yeah. Right, so, what have we learned from that run? Speed. It's got to be said, speed. The bomb? Yeah, the bomb thrower looks good, but I don't know. I like it, but it's like if I fire this way, by here it's dropped off, it's gone. Unless the speed also pushes it further. So bomb speed might say like 25% extra speed might push it 25% further out on the arc. But that would still mean I'd have to be right at the top of the barrier, because these arms you can't walk past, because it just traps you, so it can just stomp you. So I'd have to be right up here and get the right trajectory to potentially maybe hit one of these if I max out the speed on the bomb thrower. But that's just assuming bomb thrower speed increase allows you to launch it further. If it's just a case of instead of going bang like this, it goes whoa, then that's that's just not going to help. But let's go. Let's see what we've got then. 5,990. And regardless of what I'm doing, I'm buying speed first. Because that's the one thing that is guaranteed to keep me alive a lot longer. So, what have we got? Oh, got to do it. Anything? No. Not found anything. Plasma drill. Right, I might get this. Just to show people what it does. Because it's quite cool. And to be honest, it's very useful. I mean, that'd be handy. To carry more. But that'd be faster digging. So... I'll go with that. I'm only going to get that because it's going to speed things up. And now the fun stuff. Allows the spider to make a dash down the wall. Well, we can't buy anything else because we don't have enough. And I did say we were going to go down this time. So that might help going down. As in speed up the movement. I don't know. We'll have a look. First things first. There's always a mine just above you at the start, so we'll hit that first, and then we'll head south. Unless there's a mine within sight at the top. In which case we'll get that one as well. Oh, it is a little bit faster. Oh look. One of our friends over there. Now that's good. And that can be that can be increased. So that initial mining out area is actually going to be very, very handy. Nice. So the question is, how far can you get that mining effect to go? I mean, will it reach this far eventually? I mean, if it does it's going to make all of this a lot more trivial. Where are we going? Nowhere. Okay. Find some more stuff. Nom nom. You know what, I've just bought that stuff and I can't even remember where I picked it. Right. Should probably just be concentrating on mining out the minerals, but for the meta progression, I kind of need to mine the other stuff as well. So without that, we won't be buying any speed upgrades or whatever. So grab. At least the first wave I can afford to take it a bit slower because the first wave is like 3 little walkers. Rocket always takes care of the top 2, or bottom 2, because it does seem to alternate. Alternate's the wrong word, vary. But the rocket will always go to the one that's got the most. So at least it means that you can deal with the first wave in a couple of shots and a rocket, which is kind of nice. And I just realised I did something stupid. Mined this stuff, went back, and didn't even bother to upgrade, which would speed all of this up. So what have we got? Speed! Speeds. Mining speed. Excuse me? Oh, very sorry about that. Let's go back. And one second. I'll just pause it a second. Gotta hydrate. Got a bit of a dry throat going on there. So, apologies for that. It's a little cough burst there. Got a bit of a throat problem at the minute. It's been hampering me my other recording because I can't sort of like get my voice to do what it normally does. So things are a bit gravelly and graty, and yeah, it just feels like I'm eating sand. But on the plus side, Yeah, I can breathe at least. That's the main thing. So I'll look down here, get those, and back just in time. Check out the mods. Right, so I know this is a fairly easy fight, so I'm just going to go with the stuff for the mine because that's kind of the more important thing. I don't know. I say I'm fine and then cough. Oh. Well, at least no one's got to look at me coughing. Audio. It's a godsend. Right, so in theory, at the back here, there may be something. I've never had a mine where there's been absolutely nothing. There's always something to pick up. Whether it's a random upgrade or a schematic or a sort of upgrade, sort of like this. I'll dig that out in a minute and dig out some resources first. Pick up the resources so that when I'm full I can pick, otherwise it's just messing about trying to pick it up, drop it, pick up resources, pick it up again, drop it. Oh, there would be, wouldn't there? What is it? What weapons is this going to be? I wonder if it's... I wonder if some of these caves might not hold weapons. Right, this is that stake thrower from last session where I totally forgot to use it. So I promise you, I will use it this time. If not just to appease the people who told me that you said you were going to use the stake thrower, you lied. It's like, well, it wasn't so much a lie, it was more a case of I just totally forgot. So we use it now. It'll probably be my downfall, won't it? Drone. Oh, replicate turret. Turret entrances are unoccupied mines. Does that mean no one's inside them? Or does that mean the spider can't be attached? No, the turrets automatically require no maintenance. Okay. Allow you to build a variety of structures. The spider must be connected to a mine that has no structures yet. Ah! Get in the seat. Press B. Set the icon that you wish. Okay, we've not had it before, so let's try the replicator turret. Oh, hello. Who's that? Alright, so basically it's a turret. Okay, that's pretty nifty. It's a bit heavy on the resources at the start of the game. Play with the spider jumping. See how that works. Let's see if I can coax all this up here. I don't think I'll be able to do it unless I'm really... Oh, check it out. Ah, I lost one. I don't mind losing one. But it's going to save me having to run all the way back. Whoop. Right, that'll do. Drop that in there, grab this. Oh, if only vacuuming was that easy. Right, let's have a look. Stake thrower. So, oh, damage increase, damage increase, damage increase. Okay, that's pretty self-evident. Oh, increased damage by 15 increases charge duration. So that's going to be slower firing. That's even slower firing. But overall it's 30% extra damage, that's quite cool. Drawing speed, so I assume that's technically your reload speed as you're pulling back to fire. So, you know what? I'm not buying any upgrade. Oh, hang on, what's this? Okay, so I suppose treat these like drones. Only you can only have so many, I assume. As in, they're not. You know, I'm not going to upgrade any of that. I'm gonna go with the good stuff. Yeah, more chance of stuff dropping. 1 second. Oh god, it's getting quite bad today. Oh, right. So I need to come out of there, detach from the wall. No, I've just done that. Swap the weapons. Get it. You even get an arc line. That's brilliant. But if you look, it also means that. Oh no, it zooms out, doesn't it? So let's have a look. Oh no, doesn't make any difference. It still means I can't hit the guy at the back. Does it go through? Oh, it does. Okay, so that means I can keep the ground troops sorted at least. Because that's quite cool. Okay, I didn't think this would actually. Oh, what am I doing? Wrong again, wrong buttons. Right. Still need to get used to the way these keys are mounted. Okay, so that's pretty cool. It hits everything. Doesn't stop at an enemy. There's no kind of piercing increase or anything, so it's not like it's going to pierce, say, through 3 and then stop by the look of it. Unless it does, and I just haven't hit enough in a row. But if that's the case, then that's a pretty good board player, isn't it? And I like the way if you fire up the wall, it just drops straight back down once it reaches its arc. Which basically means you can keep the wall itself free. If your damage is high enough, you can just spam that upwards, and it should deal with anything coming along. Which is quite a nice little bonus there. So yeah, okay. I wasn't sold on the idea of using a javelin basically, but okay, we'll stick with it and see how it goes because it's not too bad. It's not as bad as I thought it would be. But I think that's from playing other games where reloads are really bad with it, and you spend all your time either waiting for a reload or cursing the arc because you can't quite get it right. Doesn't seem too bad. Alright, let's go. Right, you, in the ship, what we got? Docking station. Oh, that was that little thing you carry around with you, wasn't it? I remember that. The thing is that I can't hit anything till it comes stupidly close. Oh, and then if you miss time or it varies. Right, that's the wall sword. It fires reasonably fast. I've got out the ship again. Right. There's got one at the top, look, I can't hit it. I've got to get up and go above it. Ah, oh, hello. Oh, okay, so if I can somehow get the turret on the screen, then it can join in the fight, even though it's not technically close to me to kind of be. It can still join in spirit at least. That's pretty cool. So I suppose when the boss comes, if I could keep the turret up, or maybe 2 turrets, 2 mines near each other. If I can get a turret above and below me, then maybe the turrets can keep the good number of the gribblies off me while I deal with the other ones. And the rocket on the boss fights just goes straight for those little purple eyes. So maybe if I can do that, maybe we can get that first boss out of the way. Yeah, Give that a go. 9 minutes. I suppose it depends whether we get enough upgrades or enough resources. Right, let's just mine as much as we can. I'm probably going about this all wrong. I probably should be going back, getting upgrades, then coming back again, and getting more upgrades and coming back. But you kind of, I don't know, the whole digging side of it's kind of addictive. I don't know if it's the kind of the kids' mentality of, oh, you know, let's go dig some stuff, digging in the garden, you know, dig some holes. Let's go. Actually, I'll be able to buy a few upgrades for the stake, won't I? Let's have a look. Stake thrower. Right, so if we're going to stick with it, docking station. I wasn't overly impressed with it, to be honest. But what does it do? Okay, drilling efficiency could be good, but the range is really, oh, 20% extra range. So what would that be? 20, 30, 45% extra. It wasn't that big. It wasn't that big a range. Yeah, let's not waste points on that. Not that I can. Oh, no, I can get a speed boost, but the speed boost doesn't sound like it'd be a good idea because you'd probably speed out of the range too quick. What we got? So, enhanced damage. Right, enhanced damage, yes. Oh. Okay. Bad decision, I should have probably gone for faster drawing speed. But we've got plenty of time. Let's see how many shots it takes to take it. Okay! 3, I think it was probably 1 or 2 rebound shots as well. Oh, got that pilot seat again. That was me trying to launch a rocket and deciding no longer to be in the seat. Right. So that's a possibility. Yeah, I know I was going to the back of the cave to start with, but I just figured finish this bit up. I'm quite near the entrance, so I'm thinking speed boost. So I can actually have some movement speed, some description, but that'll make picking up the resources a little quicker. Well, however many percent it is quicker. So, what we got? Wrong way. Exosuit. Ah, I need green. That'll make mining faster, so we'll get that anyway. And there's that. So, quick run through. Desperately try and grab some more resources quickly. Fingers crossed. Yeah, that's a bit better. Nom. It's going to be in there, isn't it? Yeah. Looking at that timer. I'll just get there probably just after it started, yeah. Please don't annihilate the craft. Come on. Right, get in. Do that. What am I doing? Question, what the hell am I doing? Right, I'm not using the machine gun, I'm staying with the stake. I just keep wanting to use the thing I know that works. I know it's the basic weapon, and it's really cheap and nasty, but the machine gun is a pretty... Although... I don't know, this is alright, but it's a little awful. Alright, so over. No! My aim's rubbish. Looking how battered the ship's getting as well. So I'll just go dig out that back piece, and fingers crossed we get some sort of schematics or anything that's going to help, really. So it's probably going to be, I guess, the top area. Both seem to have found everything so far, it seems to be in the top section. Unless this is just going to be a dead end. It's just going to be resources. On the plus side is things are mining quicker. So if nothing else, max progression. Bingo. Oh, hello. Oh, okay. A big mine. Let's just go to the back and see what it is. Oh right, it's just a dead end. Oh well. Seemed like a good idea at the time. Right, so way back, take out as many bricks as we can. Go, 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 go. Because I got battered last time, I need to get there a bit quicker. Probably undock so I don't get quite so hammered. That's good. That's that. So have I got enough resources? No, because I need more of the... Oh, I just need more blue. Damn it. How can I get around this? Oh, hang on. Put the spider back down. Build. Yes. Get the spider. Aha! So when the boss comes, if I stand around here, I should be able to get a bit of cover. Which would be nice. I'm curious to see whether or not I'm fast enough to actually get out of the way of the spiky punch of death that he throws at you. Maybe, maybe not. But we shall find out. But I still haven't played with the spider jump. I just don't want to faff with the run, but we can probably get something out of it. Towards progression while we're at it. As much as I want to play with it. Right, that's everything mine. I've just got to... Oh, it's a long run for resources there. Can I do another room? Can I make it inside? You know what, I don't think I can. Sod it, give it a go. Worst case scenario, it's a quick ending. Oh, just made it. No. Can't really drag them back that easily. I'm gonna get stomped. Well, saying that though, the tower might take care of some other stuff. Seems to be squishing stuff in the background. Probably flyers, I'm guessing. Right, so if I move here... Oh, what's it do? Oh, that's pretty cool. Okay, so the jumping bit is it looks pretty cool. Has a long recharge on it. So that's probably the better. Unless as you upgrade it, maybe it gets faster. On the other one, on the refresh rate, or maybe it just jumps further. Oh. 1 second. I'm very sorry about this. I will have to take that shortly. Well, that was a surprise. I would stop and take that, but I will give him a ring back shortly. After this run, I'll take a quick break, make that phone call, and see what my brother wants. Probably important, but I won't know until after this. Oh, what am I doing? I'm right near the exit. Ooh, can I get back there in time? I think I can. 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16. Is it even worth it trying to drag this stuff back? Five, 4, 3, 2, 8. Let's have a look. So, right. Greater fire rate, yes. Greater fire rate, yes. Oh no, it's damage. Oh, even better. Right, so that hopefully will cover my ass. Because let's face it, my ass is going to get absolutely wrecked by this thing. Yep, let's go. So I'm detached, I'm ready, crawl up. So the other turret can just... Oh yeah, it works! It flies through. Sweet. Jump! Oh, that works. But obviously it means I've always got to be in a position where that's actually going to be useful. Can I outrun it? I can, although it doesn't help when I've got stuff standing in my face. Damn it. Right, okay, that's a much better attempt. I say attempt because it just looks like I was going to fail miserably there. Right, what have we learned from this run? Spike throwers are entertaining. Bombs are fun, but spike throwers could be a viable option. Or you could always just stay vanilla and stay with machine gun, I guess. At least you know where the bullets are going. But yeah. I think it's just me. I think until I get a few more things on the meta and can get up and down the mines quicker and mine them a bit quicker, then things should start to fall into place, I think. So we'll just go to the meta a second and we'll see what we've got. 3,158. So unfortunately, ooh, much bigger rocket launcher. But that seems to kill everything in one hit currently. So I don't know. I don't think we should be looking at that at the moment. I guess. Well, I assume up the wall is exactly the same as down the wall. So I'll stay with the down one for the time being and just try and position myself. Right, it's got to be vacuum cleaner, hasn't it? Got to be able to carry more stuff. It's the number one RPG thing, you know. The more bag space you have, the more loot you can carry. And that's pretty much what it boils down to. So, for the time being then, I will keep that instead of buying... Yeah, instead of buying that, I'll keep this cash left over to put towards more health and buying the low end of each of these basically. And then I will... yeah, we'll see how it goes on the next run. But we're just going to take a break for a short period, make that phone call, and I'll be back on soon. But yeah, thanks for listening, thanks for watching, and yeah, hope if you decide to play Wallworld, I hope you find it a pleasing experience, because yeah, so far it's pretty cool. Right, so I'll catch you guys later. Thanks ever so much for watching.